Hi, welcome to How It's Drawn. Today I'm going to take 20-25 minutes and show you guys how to draw a cartoon character on a fairly large piece of paper. I'm going to be using standard graphite pencils. This is a 2B lead. It's pretty soft, so it can allow you to get real dark on your paper. So what I'm going to start with today is actually the facial features of my cartoon character. I like to start with the nose and work my way out. Some artists like to draw their heads first, some like to draw the mouth first. I particularly like to do the nose first. So to start, what we're going to do is we're going to be drawing some guidelines to help position our character on the paper. So I'm going to do a fairly light line down the middle. This will be the center of his face. And then I'm going to draw a horizontal line to show the position of the eyes. And we'll start with the nose. This will be pretty easy. Just a small little line right there. I'm going to kind of give him somewhat of a bubble nose. And there's the other nostril. For his eyes, I'm actually going to make them pretty big. It's good in cartooning to exaggerate your character's features. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them pretty wide. I'm going to make them about that wide right there. So I'm going to start with so a line right there. Another line right there. And I'm going to give him somewhat of a closed eye look, kind of half shut. So draw a straight line across. And I'll do the same for the other side. And close the other eye. Now for his actual pupils, I'm going to go ahead and kind of make him cross-eyed. So I'm going to put him pretty close, right butt up against the center. So 2 lines there, up on the other side. Go ahead and give him a bottom lip. And notice that my lines are pretty sketchy, and that's okay, because right now we're just trying to get the layout of our character's face. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the ears. It's going to have real small ears. So within 10 minutes we already have the basic outline, the shape of our character. Right now he looks very flat. There's not a lot of dimension to it. And what we're going to do in order to enhance that is do some shading and some coloring. I'm just going to use standard colored pencils. You can use whatever kind of pencil you want. There's chalk, there's graphite, colored pencils. There's tons of different things that you can use. So you can try a couple different things. I'm going to go ahead and start with my black and do all my shading. The trick with shading on cartooning is that you're going to need to be aware of some sort of light source. My character's light is going to be coming down from this direction. So that means that everything on this side of his body is going to be a lot lighter than this side of his body, since there's going to be shadows and everything like that. So in order to bring that out, I'm going to start right on his, well, the left side of him right now. For the other bottom of the can. So now we can, now that we got everything laid out with our black and our shadows and everything like that, we can go ahead and start adding some color. Like for his face, I'm just going to use a standard peach color just to keep it somewhat realistic. And the same's going to apply. The same type of pencil work is going to apply with the color. As we want it darker, we're going to push harder, and as we want things to be lighter, we're going to lift up on our pencil a little bit. So I'm going to basically start the same spot that I started the black, and that's up in his eye. And I'm just going to go right over top of the black and pushing relatively hard. So now we got some color on his face. For his eyes, I'm going to actually give him some blue eyes. And the only thing I'm actually going to color is just that little outside part right there. kept it pretty soft. For his hair, I'm actually going to use green. I know people don't normally have green hair, but in cartooning, this is the kind of stuff that you can do. If you're going to spend a lot of time on the coloring, again, with his hair, you can darken up just the left side of kind of each piece of hair you got going on. That might help the depth a little bit. And again, the light source is over here, so we're going to kind of try to keep it as light as we can. And for his shirt, I'm going to go ahead and give him a red shirt. One thing I'm going to actually pay attention, a lot of attention to is his belly. I'm going to keep it real dark right around that area. I'm going to make this a lot lighter since his belly sticks out so far. I'm actually doing kind of like a circle pattern too with my coloring to help give it that round look. And for his can, we'll go ahead and give him some orange pop. And if you don't feel like spending too much time on the background, you can just go ahead and grab any color really. Just do some sketch lines. Do that all the way around him. To actually get a little bit darker, more solid as you're closer to him. It might help bring him out a little bit more. So within 20 or 25 minutes, something like that, you guys have a pretty nice looking character. You don't want to forget to give him a name. Let's write his name up here. We'll call him Sam. And signed it. And if you do this about 20-25 minutes a day, you can actually be drawing characters in your sleep. So next time on How It's Drawn, we'll show you how to draw another cartoon character.